Yes, that's right, it's time for Show Us Your Cat on Joyrider TV. Hello, yes, that's right, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV, back with another episode of Show Us Your Cat. Very exciting times this week. Yes, we are looking at some absolute bad boy Hobies this week in the USA, as the title might have given the game away slightly. Very nice. Show Us Your Cat is of course where we're going to be taking a look at your boats and where you sail them. If you'd like to be featured in an upcoming episode of Show Us Your Cat, then of course you can just send me pictures or video of your boat. If you've already sent me in some pictures or video and you haven't yet been featured, don't worry, you will be featured in one of the upcoming episodes of Show Us Your Cat. Very good. So, since last time, what has been going on the Wild Wind Beach and in Vasiliki Bay? Quite a lot, I can tell you. If you haven't seen anything since the last Show Us Your Cat, then there has been a lot. Last week was the Ionian Regatta and everything that went with it. Some really big, high wind, well, let's call it semi-long distance races where there were thrills and spills coming thick and fast. Very nice too. And then last week just gone was kind of warming up towards the tornado worlds. I've just travelled to Thessaloniki today. In theory, I'm actually filming this on Friday, so hopefully I got there. I'll let you know when I get there, if I got there. Also ongoing, we've got the speed stick competition. That's probably due another update video pretty soon. That leaderboard is getting pretty tight, so we'll be looking at that in the coming weeks to see what's been going on there. Again, you can get involved with the speed stick competition. All you need to do is get out on your boat with a GPS device, let me know how fast you went, and I'll get you on the leaderboard. Very nice. But it is of course now time for Show Us Your Cat, so let's jump in and take a look at what we're looking at in this week's Show Us Your Cat on Joyrider TV. Okay, so as advertised, we're starting off this week in the USA on Lake McConaughey, Nebraska, where we have got Jonathan and Troy. Troy has got a 1981 Hobie 16 with the Boomer National Sails, and Jonathan has got a 1980 Hobie 16 Carumba. Oh yeah. So this is the story of two friends and their 1980s Hobie 16s, which they both picked up for free. Oh yeah. Last year, the friends Troy and Jonathan both separately stumbled into Hobie 16 ownership. Troy's 1981 Hobie 16 Boomer had sat for nearly 10 years until he got hold of it after responding to a free ad on Craigslist. Jonathan's 1980 Hobie 16 Carumba had sat for nearly 20 years until it was passed on to him from a work colleague. Now that is a lot of luck for these two friends. The saying, "There's nothing more expensive than a free boat," may apply here, as both boats took a fair amount of work to make them seaworthy once more. A lot of sanding and polishing of the hulls, freeing up the stuck rudder cams, aligning the rudders, replacing a lot of disintegrated parts. Rigging was replaced, the hulls and the masts were sealed because they were leaking, and then the trailers had a lot of repairs and some major refurbishment. But this process of bringing these boats back to life has been a great learning experience for the guys. There's no better way to really get to know your boat than undertaking a complete overhaul. It had been over 10 years since Jonathan and Trey had last sailed in high school with an older Hobie 16, and then before that in middle school with sunfish dinghies. Both boats now live in Colorado, but they're most frequently sailed across the border into the stronger winds and along the sandy beaches of Lake McConaughey in Nebraska. And this really does look like a lovely place to go for a sail. The guys have now clocked up a very respectable 20.4 knots on Jonathan's Carumba, which is now on the speed stick. And that was set on the week of the 4th of July. What a great way to celebrate. They had quite a few days of fantastic high-speed sailing, and possibly the best beach setup we've had to date. Thanks very much to Trey and Jonathan for sending us those great pictures, and what a great story of these two boats coming back to life. I think I'd recommend to everyone to keep an eye on Craigslist and other websites, just in case you could be the next lucky one. Okay, next we're keeping it in the USA. We're heading to Louisville, Texas, where we have Ed Rock. Ed has got a Hobie 18 named The Joker. The boat is named after the song by the Steve Miller Band. Ed is a really great sailor and a mentor for people who are new to sailing. He's also a great competitor nationwide in the USA, frequently travelling to other events. He races 16s and 18s, and he uses this amazing double stacking trailer to haul both boats at the same time around the country. In Louisville, Ed is part of DFW Beach Cat's Hobie Fleet 23 on Louisville Lake. There he is the equipment manager. He handles all of the gear and making sure that the committee boat always has crew for those race meetings. Fleet 23 in Louisville will be hosting the Mid-Americas Area Championships in October. So if you're in the area and you've got a Hobie, then definitely see if you can get over to Louisville for that event and really make it the great event that it's going to be. So thanks very much to Dave, who sent in the pictures and information. It really sounds like Ed is giving a huge amount to the cat sailing community, and we'd like to wish him luck in all of the competitions that he has coming up. Good luck, Ed. Okay, so there we go. What a great couple of boats there on this week's Show Us Your Cat. There will of course be more Show Us Your Cat in 2 weeks. There's going to be videos coming from the Tornado World Championships, which I'm attending. So tune in to all of those bad boys and you can see how we're getting on with Bad Boy 94. Exciting times. So thanks very much. We'll see you soon with some more on Joyrider TV. Oh yeah.